film like every week, and this actually does not happen.
I've never been ghost hunting. No, my typical beat is Real Housewives, so this is very different than what I'm used to.
Were you murdered here?
Oh, what the f***? Shut up.
If you don't respect the house, something's gonna happen. We've been told, not proven, that that mirror might be a portal.
If there's somebody in here with us, can you give us some sort of a sign?
It's us.
It's us.
Oh my God.
They brought his body in, cut it up in the kitchen, and then piece by piece brought down the body into the basement. The furnace is over there. That's where they burned his body.
Ah! Okay, I'm done. I'm calling my Uber. I'm going back to the city.
When Edward's body was found behind the factory across the street, his body was brought here. And this is where Charles, his brother, was doing the seances in that front room.
Oh my God, this is really the closet of torture.
You want to come on in?
Do I want to come on in?
The story goes, Charles opened up all these doors and didn't know how to shut them.
Just as a warning, once the darkness touches you, it never leaves.
I'm gonna need it to leave.
Hey guys, my name is Colin Browen. Welcome to Haunted, Abandoned, and Hella Creepy from the New York Post. We're right now here at the Kreischer House. This is a place that I've wanted to visit for years that has been off limits, and it has some really dark and bloody history. But tonight I'm joined by Evan Reel. He's a reporter, and you've never been ghost hunting before.
I've never been ghost hunting. No, my typical beat is Real Housewives, so this is very different than what I'm used to.
What are your thoughts on this whole social media drama going on between Whitney and Angie H?
So before we head inside, a couple questions. Do you scare easily?
Oh yes, I actually don't watch horror films. I can't sit through them. So I don't know why I agreed to do this tonight. And I grew up like super Catholic, kind of stepped away from the church for a little bit. My grandma would be so upset that I'm doing this because she was so against this. She would like scare the shit out of me. Anything like ghosts, demons, any kind of that stuff, she was like, absolutely not. So yeah, I don't do well with this kind of stuff.
I don't know if we should tell them about what happened right here.
I would like to know what happened right here. Please
Okay,
tell
well,
me.
I guess one of the main things that intrigues me about being here is the fact that there was a very gruesome murder that occurred right in this floor area at the entrance to the house.
Right in the foyer?
Yeah, right in the foyer.
Okay.
It was a mob hit. So essentially someone was stabbed multiple times. They were dragged right where you're standing actually. Out here, there's a pool somewhere on property where they were drowned. Then they were dragged back into the house, chopped up, dismembered in the kitchen. So, like I said, very gruesome. And then ultimately, piece by piece, they were brought to the basement where their body was incinerated.
That's a lot of steps. Like, dear God.
I know. It's kind of a lot of work.
What's his name?
Rob McKelvey.
Okay, so the ghost of Rob is lurking around this house.
Well, we don't really know exactly who's here. I mean, the history can guide us towards an answer, but until we use our tools and actually, you know, spend the night here looking for answers, we don't know. There could be something even darker than what the history tells us.
All right, well, I can't wait to discover the possibly darker things than a gruesome, bloody 10-step murder.
I have some experiments in mind for tonight that I think you're gonna like.
Okay, all right.
Involves darkness.
It's okay. Yeah. All right, I'm scared.
The house we are about to enter was constructed sometime around 1885 by Balthazar Kreischer, a successful brickmaker whose factory once stood right across the street. The home itself was built for his son, Charles, and another mirror image mansion that was once right next door belonged to his son, Edward. Despite the immense wealth of the Kreischer family, they were plagued by dark times. Several of Balthazar's children died on the property at a young age, as well as his wife, Matilda, who birthed them. As the family business began to suffer, Edward Kreischer was found dead behind the factory, with a gunshot wound to his head and a pistol laying next to him, leading many to believe he took his own life. The mansion was left to rot through the 1900s, changing ownership a handful of times, and was finally spared from demolition when it was declared a landmark in 1968. In the year 2000, it was purchased by a developer that unknowingly hired a property caretaker who had mob ties and would later use the isolated home as a site to carry out the gruesome mob hit on mob associate Rob McKelvey in 2005. with numerous sightings of men and women appearing in the windows, children running about the property, and other inexplicable phenomena occurring here. Many people suspect that the structure is haunted, but by exactly who or what remains to be seen.
Okay, so we're inside the Kreischer Mansion now with Rick Rispoli. He's the caretaker of this wonderful property, and you've got a lot of stories to share, right?
We got a bunch of stuff.
So in your opinion, what's the craziest thing that's ever happened here, like to somebody?
Actually, one time we were coming here, I was dropping off some stuff on the porch about midnight. Me and my assistant came driving in. We come in, we putting some chairs on the front porch, and all of a sudden the radio's off, and as we're doing it, the radio pops on out of nowhere. And it was actually a Christian rock song by Chris Tomlin. It was about Set Me Free, Escape Me From Here. And that same song popped 3 times to us coming onto this property.
Do you have an idea of which ghosts in here wanted to be set free? Is there, what are some of the names of the ghosts that were around?
Me and my assistant, the guy Rob McKelvey, we both knew him. I hung out with him years ago. I went to school with his sisters. My assistant Liz, she knew him personally and actually seen him a couple of weeks before he disappeared. So we actually think it was Rob McKelvey. This was me and one of my workers right here, sitting. My buddy takes a shot, right? Now look in this window.
Oh God, that does not look, that's not friendly.
Okay, that looks
You think
just like Rob.
Do you have an idea or kind of a list of the different spirits or energies that are here?
We believe Rob's here, obviously. We believe, and actually we've heard on the boxes and stuff, Edward Kreischer. The woman we think is Matilda, which was Balthazar's wife. Plus, we pick up like strange names sometimes, like, and Eric, stuff like that we don't know. So basically there's supposed to be a couple of kids that died, between Balthazar, Charles, and Edward's family. Alfred, Henry, and I forgot the third one's name, but they were like 5 to like 8 years old that died, and there's rumor that they're running around the property. 3rd floor, there's a closet that the Kreischers used to punish the kids and put them in a closet. So when we started the haunted house a couple of years ago, we had a scene where we took the people and put them in, and we grabbed somebody, put them in a closet, shut the door, and then let them out. So all of a sudden they're calling, and the door kept getting stuck. So we said, okay. So we shaved it. Next day, same thing keeps on happening. It happened like 3 or 4 days in a row. And we check it and test it. We're like, what's going on with this door? And somebody brought in an article about the Kreischers and the kids in the closet. So everybody kept getting stuck in that one closet.
Wow, yeah, the kids were like, you're not gonna make a mockery out of my punishment. You're gonna feel what it really felt like. Jeez, yeah, oh, that's scary. Okay, well, I hope Alfred does not lock me in the closet. I spent many years in the closet and finally got out, so.
What are the most active places in the house?
2nd room up top. We named it Matilda's room because we think it's Matilda, who was Balthazar's wife, looking out the back window type of thing, looking at his mansion that was back there. This room too.
The séance room.
Seance room, we've been told, not proven, that that mirror might be a portal. When Edward's body was found behind the factory across the street, his body was brought here. And this is where Charles, his brother, was doing the seances in that front room to try to see if his brother was murdered or for suicide. So the story goes, Charles opened up all these doors and didn't know how to shut them.
Okay, so right now we are here in the room where Charles Kreischer used to do these seances to try to talk to his maybe murdered brother.
Okay.
Are you ready to start?
I'm ready. Let's go.
I mean, if this is the portal room, this is where something's going to come through.
Awesome.
And specifically right here. This is the mirror that he was just referring to, the portal mirror. Always kind of creepy.
Yeah, very creepy.
But since you've never ghost hunted before, I just want to explain a couple of these things.
Yeah, tell me what you have here, what everything does.
This is a REM pod. We're going to use this right now. This thing kicks out an EM field. I'll show you. And when something enters the field, it'll light up. But if somebody or something comes into the room, this is going to light up.
Okay.
So I'm actually going to set this up.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah, let's get started. Okay, so if that lights up, that means it's something.
No.
Okay,
I'm not messing around with that.
I actually did not. I just set it down.
Wait, so it's like
it's
going nuts right now.
Yes, that should not be.
What
doing
does that mean? Tell me what's happening.
That means that there's something in this area. That's actually pretty crazy. Usually this thing will stay silent for like 45 minutes.
Holy crap. That is crazy.
Okay, so just to test this out, I'm gonna reset this.
Okay.
So this is what it should usually be doing.
Okay.
It should just be quiet.
Okay.
It might have been a technical fluke.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
That was
really crazy. Okay.
Holy crap.
So that is actually really strange.
Okay.
So that's twice now that we've reset it and.
All right. I'm kind of really freaking out right now. So what do the different colors mean different things? Like is green is a friendly ghost, right?
No, it's anybody. You know, green just means that there's something in that area. It's not picking up on the mirror.
So it's like, it's coming from here? Like
it means that there's something, an energy of some sort directly around the meter.
Okay, so
that's
now
really
what
strange.
do we do? That we know there's an energy there? Are we...
Well, I wasn't expecting to have to hop in so quickly. Holy shit.
Should we...
I'm going to turn this off for now. Thank you to whoever.
They're trying to say something. Jeez.
Yeah. And you'll see tonight, that's not going to happen the whole time. So that's honestly, that's odd. We have another REM pod. Actually, I'll let you put this somewhere. This does the exact same thing.
Okay. I guess I'm kind of interested to see if there's any energy around this really creepy baby doll situation.
We never got the history of that.
Yeah. I just want to, oh my God.
Okay. The REM pods help us get kind of a baseline. They're one of my favorite things to use because it literally just shows that there's something in the room.
Okay.
It doesn't tell you who it is or what it is. But we've got a lot of other devices that we'll use in a second. But for now, I want to use the Spirit Talker. I'm going to turn this on.
The Spirit Talker, okay. This is an app?
Yeah, so the Spirit Talker, I know the developer of the app. It basically, there's like the REM pods, there's an EM line. And when there's any deviation in the electromagnetic frequency in the environment, it'll put that through an algorithm and give you a word. I'm actually going to let you use this and hold this.
Okay. Are we talking already?
I don't know if you want to turn this off for the audio, but I film like every week, and this actually does not happen. Or this is going so crazy.
Let's figure it out.
I'm going to turn this on for you.
Okay.
And it'll read out the words as it's picking them up. To anybody here in the Kreischer house, Edward or Charles, maybe any of the 3 children that are here.
Matilda.
Can't
forget Matilda.
Yep. If you were murdered, if you took your own life, we're coming with the utmost respect, and we just want to talk to you tonight. So if there's somebody in here with us, can you give us some sort of a sign? You can also use your voice and speak with us, and we might be able to hear what you're trying to say. Or you can walk over and touch this little black box by the baby dolls.
Oh my God.
Mine.
It said
mine.
You?
What does that mean?
I don't know. Mine?
What's yours?
Yeah, what is yours? Maybe the baby doll, right when I said the baby doll? My baby doll?
Maybe. I'm freaking out. I do not like this.
Terrifying.
You're freaking out? Terrifying?
Okay. Yeah, the baby doll is terrifying.
Yeah. What's terrifying? Is there somebody scary in here in the mansion? You can also knock like that.
Over.
Over.
It's time for this to be over.
Yeah. You're already done. You just started.
Oh my God.
I guess we just want to ask, because we don't really want to stay in this room. I wanted to come in here to invite whatever is coming into this mansion through the portal out. Is there a specific part of the house that you want us to go visit to talk to you at? Maybe the closet upstairs, the basement, second floor.
It's us.
It's us.
Oh my God. What the heck? Who?
Yeah.
Who? What is your name? What are your names?
Be fearful.
Okay, I'm done. I'm calling my Uber. I'm going back to the city. This is crazy. Be fearful of what?
Terrifying, be fearful, it's us.
Oh my God. Be fearful of y'all? Be fearful of the us?
Yeah, who is the us?
Who? Yeah.
Whatever's in here is strong. This thing usually doesn't.
Wood.
Wood. Be fearful of the wood? There's wood all over this place.
You know, it's interesting, it says wood. They actually had to remove one of the wood planks from the stairway.
Victor. Who
Victor?
is Victor? Who's Victor?
Is there a Victor in the history? Is there a Victor? Victor. That's weird though, you just asked for a name. Victor.
Victor? But who's the other person? You said us, plural. Victor and who?
Victor. One more time, can you tell us what part of the house, Victor, you'd like us to go to? Because we have more tools and toys we can play with. You just gotta tell us up.
Show.
Show.
They know we're filming a show.
Yeah, or they want to show us.
Show us what? What would you like to show us?
Dangerous.
He's dangerous. Victor's dangerous. Okay. Well, I think we're making contact with something,
Yeah.
but I mean, I'm gonna turn this off for now.
Okay, good.
Personally,
I'm done talking.
my feeling, I don't know about you, is that we should move upstairs.
Okay. Oh my
Let's
God.
see what we're working with.
Someone might have died just walking down these
Holy
stairs.
My foot's
It's
like
so
half off the
steep.
step.
Yeah, jeez. Oh my God, okay.
Oh. Can I ask you guys where the closet is? Is it in here?
Oh my God, this is really the closet of torture.
You want to come on in?
Do I want to come on in?
Yeah, come on in.
Okay. Oh my God. Okay, just
You want to have a seat?
cozied on up in the
Yeah,
closet
yeah,
of torture.
not bad.
Oh my God, wow. This is a lovely way to spend my evening.
We're gonna use this. This is a footstep tracker.
Oh, footsteps. In the closet of torture.
But this thing is dead. That is very weird. I just tested this out when I first got here.
And it died?
It just died. Like I just tested it downstairs.
That's
why I brought it up.
Could that be a sign from a ghost?
Yeah.
It
Seems
doesn't
like
want us to trace their footsteps.
That's really strange, actually. So it's already showed itself with the REM pods. It sucked the energy out of this. How are you feeling right now? How's it been so far?
I'm feeling, honestly, like, I'm on edge. I'm feeling a little drained. I'm, like, worried that something's gonna, like, get in the Uber with me back into the city. I just need whatever I'm coming in contact with here in this house to stay in this house. And we'll be good, you know?
So let's, I'll take this.
Okay.
I'm gonna set this up right here. We're almost gonna have a little mini seance in here.
Oh, I've never had a seance.
Well, there's a first time for everything.
I guess so.
Okay, did you see that just die? Right in front of us. This thing just f***ing died.
This is
Yo!
the closet of death.
Yes!
Everything's dying in here. Are
Literally.
we next? I hope not.
Okay, now if it's working, that's really bizarre.
Okay.
That just oh, there it goes. It's dead.
Okay,
Both devices.
Colin, I don't want to be next. Like,
I know.
if the devices are dying, I really hope the people aren't.
You never know.
But this is a sign. This is like them talking. Oh, I saw the light on the wall and I thought it was the face of Alfred.
Well, that's this thing is toast. The spirits, in layman's terms, they suck the energy out of stuff to get more energy for themselves. I know that's very basic, but like that's why batteries always die, lights die. Both pieces of equipment just died. And typically, based on what's happened to me, when multiple things like that die, that means that whatever's here with us has now almost attached to us and is following us. Right now we're going to use the DR60.
Okay, what's that?
This is a highly sought after piece of equipment in the paranormal community because it's a audio recorder from the 90s.
Okay.
And the legend goes that all of these people were hearing voices, doctors were making memos, and so they had to discontinue making these things because there were so many voices coming through that weren't there.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, there's probably more of a technical explanation as to why they stopped making them, but I can attest that I've recorded some really, really eerie things on this recorder.
What's the eeriest, craziest, wildest thing you've ever recorded on there?
Screaming.
Like just
like full on someone
curdling,
standing right
shaking.
here going right into the microphone.
Okay.
So now I'm interested in what it would say to you if you were alone in here.
Oh God. Okay.
So I think I'm gonna give this to you and let you just sit here for 5 minutes and ask some questions.
Okay. All right. I typically interview Real Housewives and reality stars, not ghosts, but I really want to open a line of communication with whoever might be in this closet of torture. First, I really want to know, what is your name? We really need to know your name. What would typically happen to you in this closet? I weirdly feel like I'm a scaredy cat, but I feel kind of like a warm, childlike energy in here. I'm like weirdly not feeling too afraid. Like I actually do feel like I'm welcome. So if you would like to give me a hug or embrace me or make me feel your presence in any way, please do that. Or just tell me yes or no if I'm your friend. And then finally, I really do want to know what happened to Edward. If you know, please tell me.
How was it?
It was good. Like honestly, I was telling my ghost friend that I feel like a warm energy vibe presence in here. Like I know this is the closet of torture, but I'm kind of like feeling like cute and cozy in here.
Yeah, it's not.
Yeah.
I don't feel so bad.
I guess we should listen back and see if I got any answers.
I'm excited to see. Okay.
Okay.
What is your name? We really need to know your name. What would typically happen to you in this closet? Tell me yes or no if I'm your friend. And then finally,
Was that
It
yes or
sounded
no?
like you went. That straight up sounded like you went, "You're my friend."
Really?
Did you hear that?
Kind of. Oh my God. Well, that makes me feel good because I do feel like we're friends.
Let's see if we can go back.
I just want to know their name.
tell me yes or no if I'm your friend. And then finally,
Holy
Literally.
At least
I'm your friend.
I love that I'm his or her friend. That's great
Yes.
to know. Okay, good.
Wow, that's crazy. That's a definite voice right there. If we replay that, you're gonna hear that so clear. I'm your friend.
Yeah. Wow.
Well-
Okay, Casper, the friendly ghost.
Well, I think we should repeat this experiment in the basement. This is supposed to be the most haunted part of the house. Were you murdered here? Oh, shut up. Whatever just happened was really, really strange. That is something that I don't think I've ever seen.